If you are broke, you should start making videos. And if you do not know what you should talk about, then I will tell you what to do next. Because I will promise, I can promise to you that it doesn't even matter what you talk about. It does not matter. If you want to get financially independent, if you want to make the transition from consuming to producing, or at least producing some kind of output and still consuming, like any kind of output is important for your life. You need to create and produce some kind of output to like level up your life in a slow manner, right? And doing videos is so easy. It's not it's it's as easy as anyone in this whole planet can do it. With your phone, you don't even need special equipment. You just need a camera and your thoughts. And it doesn't matter what your thoughts are about. It doesn't matter what you talk about. It's just important that you show up and you speak out about things that might simultaneously come out of yourself. For example, I didn't choose any topic for this video. I trusted my intuition, and my intuition said that I should talk about this topic that you don't even need a topic to start creating. And what I mean by that is, with this kind of intuition, which is like deeply rooted inside of me, and it's not even sane, right? It's not even logical. I do not trust my logic. I do not trust somehow. I do not trust my own brain, because this brain is so influenced by this whole by this world outside that I cannot trust it anymore. And I recognize this kind of state throughout my life, where my decisions, the decisions that I do, are not really my own decisions. They are extrinsic, motivated by someone else's purpose, by someone else's thoughts. And it's really hard to distinguish between your own decisions and the decisions which are motivated by other people. And the only thoughts that I trust are the ones that simultaneously come out of myself in form of a special idea or something like that. And this was also a special idea. This was like a construct of my brain, and I needed to express this somehow. And now we can like slowly degrade this video and slowly slow down with our topics, so I can more explicitly tell you about what this all of this setting is about. So I sat down and I tried to not think about doing a video too much. I didn't overthink it, which means that I did not give myself the time to come up with new ideas why I shouldn't create this video. Like, there is a lot of negative thoughts, and there are also a lot of ideas which have a direct message, a direct like a possible idea which I could express. And sometimes on the one hand there are these many so on the one side so on the one hand there are these many these dubs which tell me I'm not enough, that I could not actually emphasize what I wanted to emphasize, or there isn't even something which is valuable enough to emphasize and to create something. And on the other side there are these many ideas which sound so perfect, which sound so great, which I want to like elaborate, which I want to produce, but the expectations of the quality of them is way too high. So I somehow decided to create these one-on-one videos where I and my thoughts talk with the camera, which is actually like you right now. And this one-on-one, this like really open and true moment, are not about some abstract product. This is just like a mindset. And I love the aspect of telling someone else about my mindset and potentially motivate someone else to actually like do something, because there are there are many guides outside, which are like tutorials, and in this tutorial you show someone else the step by step what they should do to like expect some kind of output. For example, we have an like if you for an example want to learn coding, right? There are many thousands and million, maybe millions of tutorials out there which show you the like within 10 minutes, within 20 minutes, or within 1 hour or 3 hour and even 10-hour courses where they show you step by step one rule after another, and you like trying to rebuild what they built, and you copy you copy exact the steps that they are doing, and you hope that in that way you kind of learn how to produce and in the end have some kind of output. And I hate that shit, and I hate teachers, like I hate teachers, because teachers will they will like stuff their mind on your mind, and you cannot even express what you really think. Like the teacher cannot really relate, or I cannot really relate to the teacher, and the teacher wants to you and like they want to plug, like, is it plug their mind onto your mind. And I don't know if you had this same feeling, but I didn't trust this fucking teacher. I didn't trust him at all, or her, that he could. Not that he could. I knew that he was skilled with what he was told, right? But in some kind of way, I mistrusted that. I couldn't trust what the teacher have told me, because I couldn't really actively engage, and I somehow always had the feeling that there's my own way of doing things. Like there's a really individual way, a really a special way of doing things the way that I do it. Like anything on this world isn't supposed to be done in a one specific way. There's always like different approaches of the same thing. And I wanted to do the thing on my own, like on my own approach, because with the approaches you also get different kind of outputs, and I wanted to be individual, right? I didn't want to create the same things the others also created. And this different style of approaching things is where it led, like this is a long story short, has led to this kind of video format. So I chose this video format of like 10 to 20 minute videos, where I trying to tell you that you should start the things by yourself. And even if you think that they are corrupt, even if you think that they are shit and they are worth nothing, it's only about like stepping up and doing something and doing something with your own approach. And I love the thing learning by doing, which means that as long as you're doing something and you're able like to find something which actually might like is fun to you, makes fun, you're always able to document it on your way. So you must not always follow the paths others have already gone. There's a possibility that the way you see the world is so specific and so not compatible with the others that you will not find a source of information out there which could help you with this information, with this thoughts in your mind. Your thoughts are as individual, as special, that you only need the motivation. You don't lack ideas, because in the 21st century there's so much information out there you consume. The possibility is so high, it's really high. There's not any doubt that you already consumed such a large amount of such large amount of media, that you don't lack the ideas, you lack the motivation. You don't lack the inspiration, you lack the motivation. And you have there's a high chance that you have too much ideas and that your expectations are too high. And this is the only thing which stops you, and which all like this is what I experienced most time of my life, is that this was the only thing stopping me from what I like supposed to do and what I wanted to do. And is spreading this message over and over again, to not only tell it to you guys but also tell it to me, guys. Which is to not only like telling it to you guys but also telling it to me. This is also a reflection onto myself whenever I like cut this video in the afterwards. And yeah, I think this was the very important message of today. The message was, it doesn't matter what you talk about. It's about you, and it's about the journey and telling other people about your journey. Everyone has his own path, and everyone is really special. There's no chance that like you find the same mind again, because we we take so many routes, so many paths. We chose so many. We have so many decisions. We made so many decisions, and the holiness, the whole journey of decisions is what is reflecting in your own mind, and what is reflecting in every word that you say. And this mindset that you might have, this mindset that you have might also could inspire others really much to like go out there and like you don't even need to go out. You can do it in your own home. Like your own home is where it also should start. Here you get you get all of the possibilities within your four walls. You just need to shine a light on you. You need to like open up your eyes and know that the thing that you could do, and the many possibilities and the many chances you got to document your life. Like documenting your life, this is what this modern society is all about. Like documenting life is somehow, I don't even know why it is, but I also enjoy other people like telling about their journey. I like watching people building muscles and showing again and like trying out new things and teaching what they have gone through and how they could surpass different kind of levels. And this documentation in itself is already enough. You don't need to explain. You just need to show, and other people will they will already recognize, right? You don't even need to explain it anymore. People know it as soon as they see. They will know that you are on your way, and this in itself is inspiring enough. And I'm on my way, and I'm on my journey, and I wanna like get to a level of financial freedom, and I wanna like develop my skills further and develop not only financial but also like material freedom, or freedom of mind, or independence within my mind and independence within my skills from society, like getting independent not only from financial but also from society itself, because I think that's the way. And I could talk about this much longer, but I think this the message that I wanted to spread is now explained, and I need to go on further, and I need to move on further, and maybe the quality of my own videos will get higher and higher with any video. I hope so. So I hope you got something out of it. Have a great day. Peace. Always push and pain.